Welcome, everyone. We are live. Do me a favor, put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I have some guests right here that I'm going to say hello to in just a minute. But do me a favor, next to the 1 that you put in the chat, if you can hear us loud and clear, also put where you're coming from. So maybe you'll say something like 1 Long Island, New York. That's where I was from. And today, I've got a treat for you. So much so that I've taken the time on a Saturday, which I've never done, to get on and do the intro. As you know, our Groove Digital Presents are normally done on Wednesdays. They're introduced by Tom Beal. I've been looking forward to this presentation now for months. It's been on the calendar. I told the guys here, Jason and Jonathan, and I'll talk to you about them in just a minute, that I was going to make sure to let everybody know that I'll be on there live and that I'm going to be doing the intro, because this one's that important. So as I said, Jason and Jonathan, they're 2 underground guys who will come on in just a minute and introduce themselves. But first, I know you've seen the types of websites that they're going to be talking about today. We all search Google, we all click on websites, and we've all made other people rich as we did it. I'm not sure if you know that, but usually when you go to other people's websites, sometimes either by clicking and obviously by buying, you're making somebody else money. You might call it a conspiracy. These guys call it a commission conspiracy, and they're going to be talking to you about it today, because did you know that some of those websites you've clicked on make about $500 a day? Some of them make $1,000 per day. I've seen it. I've showed it to them. I get excited about this stuff when I go to events and people show me their actual clients that they bring over, and I'm like, I gotta share this with my members. They're always asking about affiliate marketing. And some are making, by the way, a lot more than even $1,000 a day. But my little disclaimer, results not typical. I'm going to show you systems and bring on people that are actually having results. You got to do your part, learn, show up, and you can have these results. Some of these websites, by the way, have even sold for millions of dollars. So you're actually building a business that you can actually have as an asset. They're going to talk about that. Like I said, it's really exciting stuff. Well, our guest today is Jason Calori and Jonathan Gamble. They have websites just like that as well that are worth millions of dollars, and Jonathan's sites alone are generating $6,700 per day in profit from free traffic. So here's a couple of things that we just said. Revenue, revenue, revenue. I can spout out all the revenue that we make here in Groove Digital. I can promise you 80% of that goes to operations and costs. We're talking profit here, $6,700 a day from traffic. And here's the next key thing. I said free traffic. I didn't say from traffic that's paid media. They're not going to, they might talk about some of those things, but these sites are free traffic. Today, both of them are back, and they're blowing the lid off this, what they call conspiracy, by millions of dollars and websites owners to keep these methods secret. So today they're going to be pulling back the curtain and show you exactly how they did it. They're going to reveal websites, actually show you the websites that are making money right now. A lot of people always say, I can't show you my thing I'm afraid about. They're actually going to show you the actual websites and go behind the scenes. They're going to share their high profit niches that are making the most money, so you don't have to worry about what niches are making money and which ones are losers. They've tested it. They've blown their legs off through the minefield. So they've left the footprints of the successful path, and they're going to show you that path. And they're even going to share how you can have one too, obviously. They'll even build one of these websites for you. That's what we're saving to the end. They're going to build one of these websites for you. So with that said, let's dive into the world of high profit affiliate marketing and million-dollar website exits with Jason and Jonathan. When you see this, you'll want to have one of these websites for yourself. Guys, good to see you. I'm going to basically shut my webcam off at this point. I'm going to mute myself, let you do your thing. I'll be around listening, and let's knock it dead. I'm excited about what you guys have. So I'll hit my camera off and turn it away. Jason, Jonathan, as Donnie, it's there. Is that what you go by, Donnie?
Yeah, I go by Donnie.
Oh, man. I'm always introducing you on my stages every time I see you, Jonathan. All right, Donnie, now from now on. Donnie and Jason, take it away, guys. Go ahead.
Thank you,
Cool.
Mike.
Thank you, Mike. This is cool to be back, Jonathan, because last time we were pretty much in front of Group was GroupCon. We spoke about affiliate. We just saw Mike up in Canada not long ago, earlier this year. And this is the method that we wanted to bring to Groove and show you guys and show you and train you on and bring you something really special. So let me show you, share my screen real quick. There, Jonathan, can you see that?
Yeah,
Cool,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Awesome,
Jason,
sorry. I have a little bit of cold, so I have a cough drop in my mouth, but what was that, Jonathan?
no, I was gonna say, did you want to talk a little bit about your history with Groove and why this is so special?
Yeah. Yeah, so in 2020, I hopped on when Groove was just launching and trained. I had a program called SAS. People watching might be familiar with that, and trained lots and lots of Groove people. We saw people using Groove to use it for affiliate marketing, set up websites in there, do launch tracking with it. It was a pretty awesome program, and yeah, and then I've gotten to know Mike since then. Jonathan and I headlined at GrooveCon about a year and a half after that, and then we've met up with Mike since then, and it's pretty awesome to be here again now. So cool. So Jonathan, I thought what we could bring here today would be like the method that everybody asks us about, because we have these websites and we have the system nailed down now. We've updated it, and it's really about people getting, like, everyday people. We've taken people who had no experience with affiliate marketing, websites, anything, and gotten them to $500 to $1,000 a day, and that's passive income. So that's not a job. That's not something where you have a business you have to attend to every day. It runs in the background. That's what we mean by passive. And then some of those people hold on to the sites. Other people sell the sites, and we'll talk about the exits. How do you sell the sites? We're going to cover everything today. So we'll be looking at the chat too as we go along. But the real key is having these 7-figure digital assets that we're talking about. So my name is Jason Calori. This is Jonathan Gamble. We've worked together for about a decade, probably over a decade now. And we've not only reached the 7-figure mark with affiliate, but we've trained other people to climb up to that amount too, from scratch. Jonathan, this is Ashley. I was kind of hoping you could explain. She's one of our star students, and what we've done with her. I mean, this is her stats screen right here that she started out at, and I thought we could kind of go through like what happened here and then here with Ashley
yeah,
too.
yeah, definitely, Jason. So before we get into the weeds, I'm just gonna say this is what an affiliate dashboard looks like. So if you were promoting a product, which we're gonna talk about more in depth as we go through this presentation, this is what your dashboard looks like. This is where you log in. This is where you see, did I make any money? Did I not make any money? Is anybody even clicking on my links that I have on my website? This is the dashboard. This is what one of the affiliate dashboards look like. And when Ashley first came to us, this is what her dashboard looked like. It looked pretty empty, right? We see a lot of zeros, we don't see any money, and we see 7 unique visitors, meaning 7 different people clicked on Ashley's link from her website. And she was wondering, what's going on, you guys, right? Like, I'm at the top of Google, right? My website is at the top of Google, which means people are seeing it, but I'm not making any money. I thought all I had to do was get to the top of Google, and automatically, money would just start pouring from the sky. And we see this a lot. We see this a lot because a lot of the myth in the industry is, hey, if you just get in front of the traffic, that automatically means that you're going to make money from that traffic. And that's just not the case, right? So Ashley had got 7 unique visitors, not making any money, and didn't really know where to go. So she wanted me and Jason to help her figure out what could she do to start making money and start getting more conversions. And so if you look at this is before she started working with Jason and myself. And then if we look at the next screen, you're going to see what it looked like after she started working with Jason and myself. And this is only a couple months after we initially started working with her. I think 3 months after we started working with her, right? So it went from 7 unique visitors to 97 unique visitors. We see that now she's starting to get people to not only visit, but they're also converting into leads. And then those leads turn into what this specific affiliate, this is high ticket affiliate, we'll talk a little bit about that, turns into qualified leads. So she had 18 leads, 18 people filled out their information, 6 people actually qualified, met the criteria that the affiliate wanted them to meet in order to be a quality candidate. And as you can see, she got her first conversion, meaning that she made money. The transaction happened with the affiliate that she was promoting, and her first commission was $15,000. Now we're going to talk a little bit more about this high ticket niche. This is one of the spaces that Jason and I love. It's one that is very secret and close to us. And most people don't share this niche because it pays out things like $15,000 for essentially one click to your website. So as you can see, Ashley has completely transformed what her website was doing for her. And we're going to show you exactly how we make these exact same websites. And by the end of this, you'll also see the opportunity where we'll actually make one of these for you if that's something that you're interested in.
Awesome. Thanks for that, Jonathan. Could you guys put a let's go in the chat? Because we'll even share videos from our members, websites, the system as we go along. But we want to know that you're excited, that you're interested in this type of thing in the chat. Jonathan, I pulled some of Ashley's recent commissions. I mean, this is $6,600 right here. You see it for payout, $27,000 for payout. This is exciting. It's always exciting when we share our website method with people because it's like we're opening up. I see Larry says, let's go. That's awesome. So I just want to make sure you guys are there in the chat.
Yeah, and I think one thing too, Jason, is like we're doing this live right now with you guys, right?
Yeah.
So these are within the last 30 days. I know there's a lot of presentations that you guys probably have seen online where it's like these are the same earnings reports that have been going on for 4 or 5 years. But this is live. This is in the last 30 days. So we saw Ashley when we first took her on and started helping her, and then she's still making these commissions today, even more commissions than she was with her first commission. So it's exciting to have a method that continuously.
December 2nd. If we're here live.
There we go. Yeah, we're live. We're live.
Never know. Cool. Awesome. That's pretty cool introducing Ashley. She's done so much for the program. She even has some conversion training we'll put into at the tail end of this training today with you guys. But today we're going to cover a lot. We want to open up your eyes to this, show you how it works, and even give you a way to get a website, just like we build them. The key is digital assets. We didn't start here though, Jonathan. We started pretty much at the bottom, worked our way up to 7 figures. We had roadblocks just like everybody else, but we've helped people like Aiden. We'll show you Aiden. He turned down $500,000 for his website. The reason is because he makes more money holding onto it. We have a couple ways we make money from these websites. We'll show you what those are, and we'll even walk you through the steps and the system that we build them with. Before we go, Commission Conspiracy 2.0 is our program. We'll show you how it works, show you inside of it, and we even have this built for you website that we will do for you if you're interested at the very end. So Jonathan, this is just from a couple months ago. That's Michelle. She took a picture, called them Michelle's, I believe, where it shows everybody having fun. This was at a mastermind. We shared this system. So it's not just beginners, it's people that have businesses. They want to know how this works, how to get traffic, how to get leads. This method's pretty much for everybody.
Yeah, I think what was cool about this event, Jason, is that so many of the people that were in the room listening to us speak had never even known that these kind of commissions existed in affiliate marketing. They didn't even know that these niches existed. And a lot of them were interested. I mean, these are people who make millions of dollars a year in a room listening to Jason and myself, probably never even heard of us before this event, some of them. And, they're like, wow, I didn't even know this was an opportunity online. And some of these people are OGs online, right? They've been online for a long time and still don't know about these, as Jason and I like to call them, these secret niches that really pay commissions that, I mean, are just mind-blowing.
Yeah, this will be really eye-opening as we go along for everybody watching. So Jonathan, there's 7 phases. We never see somebody go right to like $1 million. It's always like an evolution as we climb up things. And we've actually created this ladder concept because of how we watch total beginners start out and then where they end up. Jonathan, could you kind of break down the ladder? We call it kind of the affiliate commission ladder. I think you're muted.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Oh, yep, I can hear you. Yep.
Yeah, sorry about that. So Jason and I, we had a $24,000 mastermind where we coach people one-on-one, right? We tried to help walk them through essentially exactly what Jason and I do, how we get to these affiliate commissions, how we built our affiliate sites, how you can create digital assets, digital real estate, as we like to call it. And we noticed one thing. One thing is everybody wanted to go to the top of the ladder immediately, right? And while you can have success if you shoot to the top of the ladder, it doesn't seem like it's sustainable, and it doesn't really seem like people are building long-term assets. So Jason and I created with this method. This is the same method that we go through. This is the same method that Ashley and Joseph went through. This is the same method that mostly all of our students go through that have built sustainable assets that are continually paying them passive income. And so you want to start out at $10 to $20 a day. And it's really not about the money when you're first getting started. It really is about learning the techniques, learning the skills. Just like anything you're going to do, whether you choose a career or you know, if you go to college or something like that, you're really trying to learn the skills. So $10 to $20 a day is to learn the skills. And then once you learn the skills, then what you're starting to do is replicate the method. Jason and I have made this method. This has been the method that we've used for over a decade now. So we've very much systematized it so that way you can just replicate it, right? And a lot of it's going to actually be done for you now, which is something that we didn't have probably 3 or 4 years ago, which we do have now to allow people to pretty much have a lot of this stuff done for you, which is going to save you time and not really have you getting into the weeds on the method. But so you go from $10 to $20 a day. I'm learning the skill, I'm learning the method. And then once I start replicating the method, that's when we start getting into more money, right? We start getting into $100 days, $200 days, $500 days. And then what our training will show you is there's these secret niches, these secret offers, as I like to call them, that exist in the industry that allow you to make a lot more money, right? So I'm going to be doing the exact same thing that I was doing to make $10 to $20 a day. But now, because I'm directing the traffic to offers that are going to pay me more, I'm able to go to $500 a day, $1,000 a day, $2,500 a day. And really, the sky's the limit. You can really take this as far as you want to go and create whatever kind of lifestyle you want. In the industry, they call this mailbox money. So when you get to the point where you're making mailbox money, you can decide what kind of lifestyle you want to live and what kind of energy and effort you want to put into creating that lifestyle. And what I like most about what Jason and I do is you're actually creating digital assets, digital real estate that you can sell, right? So I'm building, I'm making money, I'm creating a lifestyle, and then at the end of it, if I decide it's something I want to exit out of, just like you would a brick and mortar business, you can exit out of it. And the multiples tend to be a lot higher than any other industry that I've seen, with multiples up to 60 times your monthly revenue.
Yep. We'll even show you guys how we sell these websites too on this webinar. So Jonathan, we didn't always have mailbox money, right? Like, I grew up poor, probably half of my childhood in a trailer. I knew what it was like when my mom and dad would say, hey, there's not as much dinner tonight. You kind of go to bed hungry. And you even told me a story about how you had to get dinner at the dollar store, right?
Yeah, so it's 2009, and I had just got out of high school, went and lived in Atlanta, originally from Ohio, and I was trying to figure my life out. Didn't know what I wanted to do, didn't do, my SATs or anything like that. So college wasn't, the initial track that I was going to go on. So I moved to Atlanta with no money and no idea of what I wanted to do with my life. And I got to a point where I was down to my last $3 on a credit card. And obviously, there's not really much I can get from a grocery store for $3. So I was at the dollar store. They had a frozen section where they had, chicken nuggets and fries, and that equaled like $2.30 or whatever it was. And that was my meal that I had to make last for a couple days. So I understand. I understand what it's like, when your back's up against the wall, when you're kind of trying to figure out what's the next move, what's the next step, what's the next phase, where am I going to go from here? Jason and I have both been in that situation, so we completely understand, when we hear other people that are in that situation, and that's why we do this, because it's enough for us to have the life that we have and live our, do it for our kids and our families, but to be able to help other people achieve their dreams and goals has really become, I guess, our mission over the last 2 years, and we've helped quite a few people do that already. So it's a passion of ours as well.
Yep. And when we share this method, we also know kind of the state of things out there. The average income in the US right now is just under $4,600. Average expenses, though, exceed that, over $5,000. So things are not adding up. This year, credit card debt hit $1 trillion for the first time. So we typically hear these questions, right? How will I make more money? How will I save money? And then the big elephant in the room is, what about my retirement? And so, Jonathan, I thought it would be great if we could share a video clip from our student Aiden that we mentioned earlier, and the pretty awesome situation he found himself in where he could sell his website, but he chose not to. And I want you guys to hear that. That's really the point of this webinar today too, is for you to find your way to that same place. So I'm going to play this and then we'll be right back. And you said in your email you're at $45,000 a month.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
Awesome.
we did that in June and July.
And then you said you have like a trend down, probably winter with golf, where it dies down until it picks back up later.
Yeah, well, I'm still expecting to do like probably 35 this month, maybe 25 next month, and then maybe 25 again. So it's still going to be good, but it's a bit of a haircut, all right.
And
then
so would
like
you
when next,
ever sell
yeah,
this
next
site?
February.
Like, would you ever try to sell this site, or is it kind of like, do you want to keep it, or what are your thoughts?
Yeah, so what happened with that was we offered it to Empire Flippers last year, and they offered us, it was in December, so the earnings weren't anywhere near. The earnings, they were pretty high, like we got to 25 grand in a month last year, but they offered us 500,000 for the site in December, but the earnings have gone way up since then. So I think it's worth more than that, but they wanted the YouTube channel, and we have a second site in the same niche as well. So they wanted all three. So I'm actually glad that we didn't go ahead with that, because it nearly earns that much this year already.
All right, we're back. Let me share my screen again. Second. There, Don, can you see the screen?
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, who wouldn't want $25,000 a month, Jonathan, on the low month, right? And when he's in his peak months, $45,000 a month, and somebody comes and offers you $500,000 and you say no, because you end up making more money just holding onto the website. I mean, it's really beautiful.
Yeah, and I think go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, Jonathan.
No, I was gonna say what's cool about Aiden's story is he started working a 9 to 5, right? He wasn't in the online space. He had never even thought about doing the online space. He had gotten our original version of Commission Conspiracy, which was all manual, right? Everything was left up to the user to go and actually execute everything, do the process, and it was a very time-taking process that Aiden went through in order to get to that point. And so it's really cool to see him where he's like working a 9 to 5, trying to figure out what can I do to not have to work my 9 to 5. And as he does now, he just travels the world, him and his spouse, and then be able to create an asset, right? So we look at being able to create an asset. He was offered $500,000 for a site. It's in the golf space, and he was able to turn it down. Like, what kind of feeling is that, where it's like somebody offers you $500,000 and you're like, no. I don't want that.
Yeah, your family would think you were crazy, right? If you told them that. And then they wouldn't think you're crazy when the year hasn't even passed and you made more than $500,000. And you're right, Jonathan. The old way we had to do this, we'll show you guys the steps, but it was very manual, hands-on. You had to be technical. You had to know all this stuff about niches. And now we've eliminated that. So pretty much two decisions you can find yourself in. And this is where we want you guys to end up. You could sell your site for $500,000, or you could hold on to it, and over $1,600 a day is what you make in passive affiliate money, just holding on to your website. So we look at these websites as these digital assets as escape vehicles, because the real state of things is the average person, they need an advantage. They need a way out so they can actually get ahead. And when we look at websites out there, Just a Girl on her blog.com, an example website, over $23,000 a month from affiliate marketing. I'm talking about organization. Making Sense of Sense, over $159,000 a month, almost $160,000 a month from affiliate marketing, other sources. Talking about finance and budgeting. So you can see this is not limited to one niche. Pinchofyum.com, $90,000 a month from display ads, sponsorships, affiliate, publishing recipes. Like, who would have thought there'd be that much money in recipes? And Jonathan and I have actually seen these websites come across our desk. Jonathan, could you tell them about Penny Hoarder? Because this is such a cool story on how big these websites can get.
Yeah, so Jason and I were actually working at an agency, a marketing agency back in the day. And this guy was trying to figure out what he wanted to do. You know, did he want to sell his website? He didn't really know what direction he wanted to go in with the website or his life, essentially. And so we offered him $68,000 for the site because at that time he was trying to figure out, you know, how do I make more money with this site? Is it worth putting more money into the site? Is it worth holding on to this site? And as we saw Aiden, right, he kind of got to that same point where somebody offered him $500,000 and he had to go through the same kind of process. Is it worth for me to hang on to this site? Do I feel like it has more opportunity or should I just sell it and take the $500,000? And this guy, unfortunately for us, he turned down our $68,000 and he went on like a decade later, essentially, to sell it for $102 million. Like it's crazy the power these sites have. And when people are like, well, if I was Aiden, I would have just sold the site, right? Because I'm sure, you know, a lot of you are probably wondering that same thing. I would take a $500,000 anytime. But you see what happens when you hold on to these assets, they appreciate. And this guy was able to exit for $102 million. And he made the smart choice not to take our $68,000. So
Yeah, good thing for him. But yeah, this is exciting. Jonathan, I want to make sure things are sticking. So if you guys could put in the chat, what's the best type of digital asset? What are we really getting at? Maybe you heard us say it already, but we want to get into this, the step-by-step, show you how it works. But what is the very best type of digital asset? Something that you can start, almost bootstrap it, follow a system, build it up, sell it. Can be worth 7 figures like we're showing you. Yep. So I see someone got it in the chat. Passive income affiliate websites, high ticket affiliate websites especially. And the reason we like these is because one of the big reasons they're passive is free traffic. They're evergreen. Affiliate makes it hands off so that you're not having to manage it day in, day out. It can be anything you want it to be. You know, you can pick your niche. We'll show you, we even have solutions for picking niches now and cherry picking out the best niches. So it's really passive income affiliate websites is what we're building. And there's 3 ways that these websites make money. The first is affiliate marketing. We really like affiliate marketing. Allows us to get started fast and scale up. Essentially, we're selling other people's products. We can also do sponsorship where we're selling space on our site. And then 3, the third part is selling clicks. And so those are the 3 ways we can monetize our sites. And then Jonathan, really getting into the step-by-step now, we found that there's getting to that $10 to $20 a day. There's really 7 critical elements that we need to get in place so we can start building up to this this higher level. So I figured we could share the 7 steps, and we also call this the anatomy of a $10 million website, Jonathan, and it's very special. People should take notes too, because this is the anatomy of your $10 million website, right, Jonathan?
yep.
So we don't just make up systems and stuff. We extract systems out of things that are very valuable, and that's what we teach from. And here's the steps. We're going to break all this down for you guys. 7 steps. We're going to show you how to choose your audience and everything that comes after that, setting up a site, picking out the best niche, all the steps that we do. We're going to start breaking them down. So Jonathan, could you explain, like, what is it about audience when we choose an audience? Why do we start there? And like, how are we finding these profitable audiences?
Yeah, so audience, it tends to be one of the most important things, right? Because this is where we're really defining, one, who we're going to be targeting, what kind of products we're going to be going after, and then also we're also creating essentially what opportunities are going to present themselves in the market for us, right? So we're carving out our little space in the market, and we're trying to find a specific person that's going to fit that space, because that's really where the money is. Like, a lot of people want to go online and they just want to create these massive businesses, right? And it doesn't take that. You know, I think there's people that's good for, and then there's, you know, us on this side of the fence where we just want to get a little part of the market that's just ours, that we can dominate, and there's a lot of money in it. And especially when you learn about these secret niches, you'll learn why a little piece of the market could be worth millions a month if you cater to it right. And so the first thing we're going to do is we're gonna pick a niche. This could be anything. It could be golf, it could be health, it could be wellness, it could be whatever your hobbies are, sewing. I mean, we've seen them in almost anything. People can pick a niche in, and there's opportunities. The next thing is, once we pick a niche, we got to see, okay, what offers are available in that niche, right? So if we pick something like golf, what opportunities are there in golf for us to make money, given the 3 ways that Jason and I just showed you guys how we monetize our sites. And then the next thing is we're going to find the people who want to buy these products. So this is the way that we specifically pick our audiences and figure out, what offers are we going to promote and who are the people that we're going to promote those offers to.
And then there's, Jonathan, there's really 3 categories we start looking in that have always been winners, right? And we call them the big 3. Well, I mean, everybody kind of calls them that, but if you haven't seen this before, it's a big, big idea. It can make you a lot of money.
Yep, and these are health, wealth, and relationships. I'd write that down. These are typically the areas you want to stay in when you're looking online. They just typically have the most development when it comes to affiliate products and not having issues with finding offers around them. The other thing is, what we'll get into a little bit later, is they have search volume. So we know that people are coming online and they're looking for these things online. And so that's really where the opportunity is for us, because we know if people are coming and searching online, that means we have an opportunity to get in front of them and make money in their process of buying.
Yep. And then we also have very specific audiences we found that just tend to produce a lot of profits for us. There's financial, that's a big, big one under the wealth category. Health, people make repeat purchases. There's moms, they make a lot of purchase decisions. Specific niches too can be low competition, those can be great. Automotive, we make a lot in that, and home automation's been trending up with robotics and AI and whatnot. But Jonathan, like you were saying, there's a number of things we have to look for and make sure the niche checks out. When somebody's looking at this, they're like, okay, what niche should I put it in? So, because you can also pick a bad niche and not make money. So what we did is we took our system and we actually created an AI that we wanted to demo for you guys so you could see it. It's how we cherry pick out niches just like we're describing. And then we'll show you the results of those niches. But could you guys put a 1 in the chat if you want to see a demo of our software, how we use AI to take concepts we've had to refine over 10 years and build sites and trial and error, and we put it into AI so that our members can just cherry pick out niches that are going to work, that are going to make them affiliate money. Cool, I see some 1s coming in. Cool. Awesome, so I'm going to play this video. This is from our student, Joseph Jonathan, and he's going to demo our AI research, how we've sped up weeks of research and bottled it up into just a couple minutes now with our software. So we'll be right back after this.
Hey, it's Joseph Montero, and in this video, I'm going to show you the niche navigator tool that we have so we can find some affiliate programs and we can find some keywords that we can go after. So we can start here with interests. You can start with something that you're passionate about or something that you know about. So I'm into fitness, so I'm going to choose fitness as my interests. And then affiliate programs, you can list affiliate programs if you know of some, or you can just leave them blank. So I'm going to leave them blank here. And then experience, I'm going to put the type of experience I have. So CrossFit, powerlifting, bodybuilding, supplements, aesthetics, and we'll just choose that right there, and then I'm going to click find niches. Okay, so it gave me 3 niche ideas related to my interest in fitness. So the first one is home gym equipment, and we've actually been in this niche before. So it gives me some potential keywords. So what we're looking here first is to try and narrow down our niche and then find high value keywords and low hanging fruit that we can start to get traffic so we can start making commissions. So we have best home gym equipment, home workout equipment, and then we have home gym reviews. So then we have a list of affiliate programs. So we have Amazon Associates. So we can put an affiliate link for any Amazon product that's related to home gym equipments. So we can go to Amazon, we can find home gym equipment, and then we can actually get our own link that when someone purchases, we get a commission when they buy it. Then we have Bowflex. So Bowflex pays up to 7% commission, which is really good. Then you have Nordic Track, and they sell like treadmills, elliptical machines, and more, and they pay 8% commission on sales. So opportunities here. This is going to help us to pick our audience and cater our content towards them. So it says here you can create content around setting up a home gym, comparing different equipment options, and providing workout routines that can be done with home gym equipment. So this is great because we can hit this niche from a few different angles. We can write articles about different tips for setting up a home gym. For example, 5 pieces of equipment you need for your home gym, how to set up your home gym for powerlifting, how to set up your home gym for calisthenics. And then you can go get into comparing different equipment options. So for example, you can compare the Nordic Track treadmill to other treadmills in the space. And there's tons and tons of different products that you can compare against each other. And then you can also review each product. And then we can provide workout routines with home gym equipment. So best workout routine for a treadmill, best workout routine for my elliptical, and then there's a lot more home gym equipment. There's dumbbells, there's barbells, there's a lot. There's Bosu balls, there's so much that you can do. Let's start with the home gym equipment. And let's go to Google, and I have the Keywords Everywhere app installed. And I'm going to search best home gym equipment. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to find the high value keywords and especially the low hanging fruit. So this best home gym equipment, this is definitely a high value keyword. The volume is 12,100 searches per month, but we may want to start with something easier, some more low hanging fruit. So this tool gives us some related keywords that could be easier for us to rank for, and it gives us a whole bunch of different options here. And you can even see Bowflex. There's a Bowflex keyword here, which is what this niche navigator gave us. We have this Bowflex, so we know Bowflex pays 7%, and we just found a keyword that we can rank for Bowflex. So I'm going to take this into Google, and then now I can go down to the same tool and I can find the best keywords, low hanging fruit. So we have Bowflex Blaze Home Gym Reviews. So this is a great high value keyword and low hanging fruit because this is something someone is trying to make a purchasing decision because they know about the Bowflex Blaze Home Gym and they want to see reviews about it. So if I scroll down, I see that there's this website, thehomegymexpert.com. So we can come in and then we can go and get a domain relevant to home gyms and then rank for this keyword. And there's all these other Bowflex products that we can review as well. So there's tons and tons of keywords that we can rank for when people are searching for Bowflex products because it's relevant to the home gym. So we can go back to the best home gym equipment and we can find a couple other keywords to start our website. So let's go back to the tool and let's see what kind of content they were saying we can do. So content around setting up a home gym, providing workout routines that can be done with home gym equipment. So here's a great keyword, best home gyms under 1,000. This is a high value keyword because someone knows how much they want to spend and they're just looking for the best home gym. So this would be a great keyword. We have this website under1000.org. So it looks like this website's catered to all types of products that are under $1,000. Then we have this homegymmag.com. So we can build a site just like this. And this can be done in any niche. So all you need to do is use this tool, you give it what you're interested in, and then it's going to give you a bunch of ideas for different niches you can go after, and then the keywords and the content ideas.
All right, we're back. Let me share my screen again. Great. So what you guys just saw was our student, Joseph, showing you how within just a couple minutes, he can cherry pick out niches that are going to make affiliate money, going to make passive income that we can build our website around. And again, this used to take us a couple weeks to do to really make sure we had it right, that we had crossover with a niche that people are going to spend money that we could be an affiliate in. Now it takes minutes. And this is really powerful, right, Jonathan?
Yeah, I mean, people, we've seen people spend months and months just trying to pick a niche. So like, when we look at this process, like Joseph just walked through it, seems very straightforward, seems very simple, but we see people spend months and months and get very frustrated, even just with this first step, when it's not automated, when there's not resources that allow you guys to just have easy access to niches, or niches essentially aren't being told to you like what niches you should go in, because can be overwhelming for a new person, right? If you're coming in, you've never done this before, and you're like, I don't want to waste my time. I want to make sure that I'm going to be putting, the time that I'm putting in is actually going to getting me a result as soon as possible. Jason and I have put a lot of work in this to try to reduce that as much as possible, take as much of the heavy lifting off your shoulders, so you can just go in and attack a niche like this.
Yep. And Jonathan, after we started blazing this trail, making this more efficient, we saw members get results like this. This is James, $500 a day. This is a check for almost $15,000 by him honing in and cherry picking out the right niche, these niches that are not talked about, but we can dig them up. Our members can find them and tap into them with our system. I mean, it's incredible. So much money if you just have things set up properly. And Jonathan, could you tell people about Chris, because he's holding up a silver bar right here. He's also honed in and found and cherry picked his niche with our system and this framework that we're talking about and the software. That's $27,000. He's up to $900 a day already.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy because, Chris has been trying to get into affiliate marketing as well. Obviously he's seen all the presentations of people talking about it, and, he's wanted to get in and everything like that, but he's never been able to actually get it to work. And then when Chris joined Jason and myself, he was finally able to get his first breakthrough. And man, what a breakthrough, right? To get $27,294 as your first breakthrough.
Mm-hmm.
And then the company that he's promoting, which is one of these secret niches that Jason and I talk about, actually sent him a silver bar to bring his total amount that he would get in commission to $30,000. So he really got $30,000 from this transaction that happened with him promoting an affiliate. And what's funny is, you always get the skeptical people, because they're like, well, if somebody's doing this, they must have been doing this for a very, very long time, right? And so somebody asked Chris when he posted this in our private community, they said, hey, Chris, have you been in the financial space, or have you been doing this for a long time? Or is this from a cold start, meaning that you've never done this? This is your first time taking a stab at the financial market and affiliate marketing at that. And Chris responded back, as you can see, this is a cold start. So as you can see, even people who have never done this before, when you plug into the right system, you're aligned to get better results and better chances of results as well.
Yep. And that brings us to step 2, which is where you set up your website. And Jonathan, we've really mastered website setup. It's something that used to hold our members back, used to hold people back across the affiliate industry, not knowing. You pretty much needed to be technical to be able to do it properly. And now we've just boiled it down into a very easy setup. And you can use Groove, you can use WordPress. We use both of those. Jonathan, we actually have trained, I count probably about 2,500 people just on Groove from the time Groove launched. We saw people using Groove, and yeah, I mean, the website used to hold people back, but now we've kind of got it locked down. So total beginners who have no technical experience, we watch them get their website and just start building, and it's pretty incredible.
Yeah, I think that's what makes it special to be able to have Mike on with us today, is actually being able to leverage something that he built and help people, get their first breakthrough online, which is why Groove is on here, right? We build a lot around Groove because it's very beginner friendly. It's somewhere that people can start and really start to gain traction, really get a sense of understanding. It's a very drag and drop platform that's easy to use, right? So it's like when you're coming in as a beginner, you want something that's very easy, very straightforward, and that's why we have Groove on here. And then Jason and I have just been using WordPress for a long time, so that's what we use. But a lot of our members do use Groove when they're first getting started, just because of the simplicity of it.
Yep, we even have a member who lives in Africa, West Africa, and he loves using Groove. That's what he started with, and that's what he still uses. He's up to over $20,000 in commissions just building this on Groove, the system. So it's very powerful. Step 3, choose keywords. So we showed you step 1, step 2. Step 3, though, you saw Joseph talking about keywords. Keywords are very important. As you were seeing Joseph share those, you're probably like, hey, that seems like pretty straightforward that I can make money from that keyword or that keyword. Maybe you've never seen that there's that many people that are searching in Google to make purchases, to make buying decisions. So let's show you what our keyword framework is, because the way that we look at keywords is as natural decision points. When I was a kid, I lived at my dad's and he had plum trees, and I could go pick out literal low-hanging fruit, but I could never reach the step at the top. Low-hanging fruit in the affiliate world falls into a certain pattern, and we want to show you what that is right here. There's 3 keyword buying patterns. These are where the decision points happen. Whenever you see the word review on a word that someone's put in Google, that's a buyer keyword. The word versus in the middle, this versus that. Top or best, somebody wants to know they want a list of something in a certain category. That's the 3 buyer keyword patterns. Very powerful for traffic, for you to dial into where there's actual buyers online if you're looking for traffic. I would swipe this. This is a very big deal, and we use it all the time. Here's an example. Here's some news. Bill Gates, the headline said, Bill Gates just won legal approval to buy 2,100 acres of North Dakota farmland worth $13.5 million, and people are livid about it across the state. This is what the news said. But when we looked at keywords, we could see that what it actually caused was people to go off, and because Bill Gates is so wealthy, they want to know, why is he buying farmland? So people started searching farmland investment. Is it a good investment? How do I buy it? See buying farmland investment. Companies that do it, do you see? They want to know what the top companies are. Where can they do this? Why it's a good investment. So people wanted to go do what he was doing. They went to Google to do it. And as you can imagine, right here in Google, here's one of those best, see that best list, the 6 best farmland investing platforms in 2023. You can see a piece of content like this on a site called Farmland Riches. And there's another one, top 7, how to invest the best, do you see? Versus, you can see this content naturally unfolds, and this is what people want. And this is where buying decisions are going to happen for this niche. And it works like this in every niche, which is the cool part. But Jonathan, we actually created an AI. It's the second part of the process. And we want to show Joseph again, demo it. How do you pick out a domain? How do you really figure out exactly what keywords and the content you're going to create on your site? We used to have to spend a couple weeks, again, beyond the research, to plan all this out. And now our AI can just tell us. It follows the framework we just showed. It knows the framework, and it can just give you answers. So if you want to do home gym, you're going to see Joseph build out this part of the process with our AI. So let's demo this, and we'll be right back.
So now that I have the niche, now we need to find a domain name. So this tool helps you to find the domain name. So I'm going to type in home gym because that was the niche that we found. And I'm going to hit enter. And then this tool is going to give me a list of possible domain names. And this is really helpful because when I first started, I would spend weeks trying to figure out the best domain name. And this tool makes it super easy to find the domain name and get it registered. And then all we need to do is just take these domain names and then just double check that they're available. So it gives me this link so I can see if it's been registered. So I just paste that. So it looks like this one was registered. So I'll just go back. And then let's try this one. Okay, so it looks like this one has not been registered yet. So then we have a domain name that we can go ahead and register. And now we can go to namecheap.com, or we can go to GoDaddy or any registrar you want to use. And then we can type in that domain name. And hit search. And we can register this for $11.98 per year. So all I do is add to cart, and then I would register the domain and then set up the website. So now we found our domain name. Let's find some more keywords that we can go after so we can start ordering our content. So I'm going to type in the niche here, home gym. So it gave me 5 keywords here. So we have best home gym equipment, home gym reviews, home gym versus gym membership, top home gym machines, and how to build a home gym. So we can take this keyword, home gym reviews or best home gym equipment. We can put it in Google. And then we have a bunch of keywords here that we can start to look at. So we have this best home gym equipment. We can definitely do an article on this. And then I want to find some more low-hanging fruit that we can go after. So what I like to do is just kind of click around here and try and find keywords to go after. So we have home gym essentials. And then we see there's dumbbells, jump ropes, barbells, resistant bands, etc. And I'll scroll down even more. Okay, I really like this. 10 home gym must-haves. So it looks like this gets searched 480 times per month. And this would be a great article to write. And you can write about the 10 different pieces of equipment that your home gym must have, and then you can have a link to purchase those products from your affiliate programs. So now we've got our domain name, we've got some keywords we can go after, and now we want to start creating our content. So let's type in the same keyword, home gym. Okay, so this gives us a lot more information we can go with. So we have best home gym equipment for small spaces. Let's provide a comprehensive list of compact home gym equipment options, featuring their pros, cons, include tips on how to maximize workout efficiency in limited space. So this is great. We can use for our writers, so we can let them know exactly what we want our article to look like. Then we have how to build a home gym on a budget, a step-by-step guide, home gym workouts for beginners, and then here's that home gym essentials. So this tool is spitting out the same stuff I was just manually looking for, the home gym essentials. This is giving me a great piece of content I could write. So this is the title of my article. Home gym essentials, must have equipment for a complete workout. So now we've got our domain name, we got some content ideas. Now all we need to do is get our content and put it on the website, make it look really good for conversion.
All right, we're back. Cool. I hope you guys are enjoying this. We're showing you the process, we're breaking it down, and we're showing how our AI speeds up, and our process speeds up the time we spend on research, the time we pretty much waste nowadays by doing it the old way. And now, Donathan, we're about halfway through the steps. I think we should talk about publishing content on your site, like Joseph just left off on. Could you explain what we do there?
Yeah, and so this step is actually one of the more, I mean, all of them are crucial, right? But this is where we first saw when we gave that example of Ashley, right? So she had chosen audience, she had set up her website, she had chosen the keywords that she wanted to go after. She was getting traffic, meaning people were seeing her website, they were clicking on it, and they were seeing everything that she had. Where Ashley was losing people was in her content, right? And so this is something that Jason and I have worked on for a long, long time to get it just right, just in the way that, you know, people who have never done this before can replicate what we do and get similar results in terms of getting people from Google to the website to the affiliate links. And so we're going to talk about that now. So these are the template formats that we look at, and you're probably going to see them, and they're very similar when Jason was talking about the kind of searches that people are doing. And these are probably things that you guys look at all the time when you're online, right? You're looking for a product, you know, and then a review. You put review after that product name. So it's like product name, review. So we have a specific type of content structure that we use for our review articles. And then, you know, we also use top lists. So if you look for, you know, top 10 best vacuums or something like that, there's a way that those lists need to be done in order to really get consumers excited about them, to get them to click on our links. Because ultimately, what we're trying to do is we're trying to get consumers to see our content, feel confident about what we're presenting on that content, and then give them the ability to take the next step from our content, right? So the content is one of the most important parts of this process, and that's why we have templates for it. So that way you guys can just plug into our templates and you don't need to spend years and years trying to figure it out. The last one is comparison. So if you've ever, you want to put two things up against each other, so this vacuum versus this vacuum, that's a comparison article. And so we have content templates for all these. And now, you can outsource this, so you can use our templates and you can outsource it to writers if you want. But I think what's cool now is you could actually leverage AI. We used to spend thousands and thousands of dollars per article, especially when you start getting into the financial space. We spend sometimes $1,200, $1,500 for each piece of content. So each web page that you see, we'd spend $1,000 to $1,500 for that piece of content. And now, being able to outsource our process and then also leverage AI has drastically taken that cost to virtually none. So it's an exciting time if you have the right process and the right format to do it with.
Yep. And that brings us to step 5, Jonathan, where we have content on our site, and now we need to put something that's going to make us money, which is called an affiliate link. Do you want to describe what an affiliate link is, if no one's ever seen what this kind of ugly looking link is on the screen?
Yeah, so this is an affiliate dashboard. So remember we showed you the affiliate dashboard in the beginning. So that original screen where it showed, how many people were visiting, how much money we had made. This is what, another part of that dashboard looks like. And this is our affiliate link. This is our money link. This is what lets the affiliate know who sent the person to that company, right? So if you're promoting someone else's product, they need a way to track who is the person that's sending me the traffic, so that way they know who to pay out, right? And in this case, we want to get paid out on it. So this is an affiliate link. This is the link that you will copy because this is unique for you as the affiliate, and you insert this into your content, which we'll show you a little later. But there's a specific way that we want to insert this into our content, right? And usually these are inserted into the call of action, right? So what do we want the user to do? What do we want the user to think that they're going to get next? So if you look here where it says click here to learn more about Birch Gold Group, we're telling them essentially what they're going to do, right? They're going to click on this link and it's going to take them somewhere where they're going to have the ability to learn more about this specific company. These call to actions are very important. It may seem very simple the way that it's laid out, but where it's laid out in the content, the way that we write it, even capitalizing, certain letters and words has a significant impact on conversion, which we'll talk about later on. But this is what it looks like. You guys probably have all seen these links. They're hyperlinked in text. And all you do is you click on this and it take you to, let's say, another website, a purchase page, an opt-in page where you would fill out your information, whatever kind of process the affiliate has. This would be the call to action. And when we looked at that affiliate link, the affiliate link is tied to this button. So when somebody clicks on this button, what it's letting the affiliate know is, hey, the person who referred this traffic to us is this unique ID or affiliate link. So that way they know who to give credit to when it's time to get paid.
Yep. And Jonathan, once we shared this affiliate link, like these special affiliate programs with our members, we saw these happen right around the same time. Both of these members are named Steve. There's Steve R, Steve M. Steve R got his first $10,000 commission. He's up to $300 a day. Steve M, something really cool happened. He followed the process we're showing you. And the first click, he tracked it because we show you how to track your traffic to your site. The first click was a $52,000 commission for him. And he'd never seen that happen before. It's incredible. But if you have these things, as you guys are seeing, the right steps lined out, you have the right kind of traffic, your website set up properly, you build it the way we show you, and you have the right proven affiliate programs, you can see that's not typical, of course, but Steve M definitely saw 52K hit his website, came right in, first person to visit his site became an affiliate sale, and he got paid a commission. So that was a spectacular thing to see happen, but it shows that our process is very rock solid. And then Jonathan, that just leaves 2 steps to kind of finish things off, driving traffic and conversion. So for driving traffic, we drive traffic once our site's set up from YouTube, Medium, Instagram, Quora, TikTok. We drive traffic from the search engines. We really like that search engine traffic from those keywords. It's very, very targeted, but you can drive traffic from almost anywhere because your website's now kind of like this commission magnet, like you're seeing right here on the right. And of course, it's free traffic we're using, like we mentioned at the beginning, not paid traffic. 7 is conversion. And I thought, Jonathan, we could show people what happens after your website is chugging along. It's getting what we call conversions. And this is our wives, Ashley and Lauren. We have an iMessage group, and this is what it looks like when you start getting conversions, right?
Yep.
Like we saw, this is a lead, like, hey, there's a new lead, right? And that means somebody went through your website and they are potentially going to become a sale for you. And a lot of times you get paid on leads too. So people ask us, hey, can I use this for lead generation? Yep, this is proof in the pudding. It's part of the process. It works very, very well for that too. And Jonathan, this is Daniel, because some people asked us, you know, does this work if I live, I know, different parts of the world. I'm in the United States, you're in the United States, but we have members from Australia, he's in Africa, Europe, and Daniel sent us this in. Could you kind of explain to people what, because we just actually met, Daniel was able to travel over here to the US for, I believe, is the second time in his life to come see us, and it was because of this that we're seeing on the screen.
Yeah, so this image that you had created, Jason, of Daniel is kind of like a day in the life of Daniel,
Yep.
right? He has to power his home with electricity using a generator. So you see him here carrying gas cans to the gas station. At one point in time, he had to wait in line. I know this is going to sound like, oh my God, did he really have to do this? Like, yes, he really had to do this. He had to wait in line for 7 hours to get gas, right? To be able to go back, power the generator in order to get power to an older desktop computer. And hopefully after he does that, the Wi-Fi is going to be working. So he actually can go online and build these assets. And so what happens, even with these resources being scarce, even with him having the odds essentially against him, he still was able to integrate Jason's AI process. He still has been able to, create an asset. And ultimately, what you want to see is what we like to call conversions, right? And so conversion means that somebody went through the whole process. They, found us on, a search engine, let's say Google. They clicked on our website. They read our content. They enjoyed our content. It gave them enough information that they needed to take the next step in their purchase decision. They clicked on the link on our website. They go over to the affiliate and they take action. And that's called a conversion. When all those things align, that's when we get a conversion. And as you can see from this, Daniel is making conversions, right? He's making money, 54 sales, $14,000. And then you see $2,200 there in reoccurring. This would be, once again, an affiliate dashboard. So as we see, there's lots of different looks to affiliate dashboards. Each one gives us different information. Each affiliate program that you sign up to is different. And simply put, if you may not know what an affiliate program is, I know we keep throwing that word around. You may be like, what are they talking about when they keep talking about affiliate programs? All affiliate programming mean is I'm selling somebody else's product. I don't have to talk to the customer. I don't have to get the customer's information. I don't have to, communicate with them. I don't have to take the money from the customer, anything like that. I'm going to send a customer that's looking for a product to the business. And then with my link, that affiliate link that we showed you guys, I'm going to get credit if that person buys, right? So instead of, the business just getting the customer directly to the business, I'm going to be in between the business and the customer, because the customer doesn't feel confident making a purchase decision with that business without having somebody else reviewing or telling them that it's a good decision to do, right? So that's what we do. If you look at our content, it's structured the same way. We're doing reviews, we're doing top lists, we're doing comparisons. We're trying to let customers have as much information as possible before they make a purchase decision. I'm sure you guys use these all the time when you're going out and buying something new, whether it's a car or you're shopping around for vacuums or whatever it may be. You're probably looking at the same kind of content that we're talking about here. And I bet you before today, you may have not even known that you were helping somebody else make money while they were helping you feel confident about making a purchase decision. And when all those things go together, we get conversions, which allows us to make money and ultimately live the lifestyle that we live.
Yep. I mean, it's crazy, Jonathan. I mean, we take for granted that we can just sit down at the computer, turn it on, jump on a webinar, but there's someone on the other side of the world that's fighting to even connect to the, get power, get internet, and he's able to make it work. He just shared another $1,000 yesterday, I believe it was, that he makes. And he showed a snapshot of his inbox with us of commission, commission, commission. It's just like sale, sale, sale notification. Daniel's life is very fun now, and he was actually able to fly over to the United States, Vegas, because of this opportunity that he's hopped on. And I think it's really cool. I think everybody would like to have a website like Daniel after hearing how special it is and how powerful it is, no matter where you live in the world. So it's very, very special to hear about Daniel. This is Claude. He sent it's just $3,900, 21 leads. It sold 5 sales. So you get leads, you get sales, you get commissions. It's the best of pretty much everything when you're getting conversions at the end of our funnel right here.
Yeah,
And then,
I believe, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Jason, but I believe that was 2-week time frame, right? So from setting up his initial site to getting, picking out what offer he wanted to do, picking the audience that he wanted to go after, and then getting on top of Google for the specific keywords that we described before. This was all done in 2 weeks. So this is a rare case. I mean, he just was building. He went after a niche that didn't have a lot of competition at the time, so he was able to accelerate the time that he was able to get ranked and getting traffic. And when all those things align, once again, this is what happens. But this is 14 days with Claude.
Yeah, thanks for bringing that up, Jonathan, because we do get a question, which is, hey, those results are cool, but how long did it take? So I'm glad you brought that up. So 2 weeks for Claude to get to that amount. Jonathan, could you tell people about Todd? Todd's another pretty cool guy. He's in the U.S., but people come from all walks of life, and he has a very special story before he picked up and what happened after he picked up our system.
Yeah, I think the best phrase that I see in there that kind of speaks to it is, this is a dream come true, right? So Todd has been a very successful offline person. He's built 3 different retail businesses and has exited from all 3 of them. And he's been trying for the last 13 years to figure out, how does he take his skills and the same thing that he's been able to do offline, right? Build a business, be able to get that business to a certain point where it's bringing in income, and then sell it. How can he do that online? So he's been trying to get into affiliate for a while and just had never figured out how to do it. And then we see here where he's getting his first commission online, and it's really starting to set in with him that, hey, I actually can do what I was doing offline with online, not have to deal with customers, not have to deal with brick and mortar, not have to deal with, lights and electricity and all the other things that go along with building these retail businesses. And I can replicate it online. And you see him getting his first $10,000 commission online, and he says it's a dream come true. And it is an amazing feeling, right? I mean, if you're used to going to work, if you're used to having to deal with other people and employees and all that kind of stuff, and then you can have a business where, I can sit in front of my computer for 30 minutes a day and build something that I can sell and exit out of. So I'm getting the same benefit that I would out of a retail business, but I don't have all the overhead or all the headache. It's a dream come true, right? And so it's exciting to see Todd and his growth, and he's gone on to do a lot more than this now.
Yeah, this is awesome. It's awesome we can share what our members are doing too, the level that they're at with you guys. But now we want to talk about some conversion secrets. So if you guys could put secrets in the chat, let us know if you're excited to see this. We wanted to open up a website, show you a live website, edit the site. This is one of our students, Ashley. This is the same Ashley you saw at the beginning that's getting affiliate commissions. She went through our system with Commission Conspiracy. And we want to just show you, like, what do you actually do to the website to make it make more money? Like, how do you do what's called conversion optimization, conversion tweaks? We just want to show you that. So I see a lot of excitement in the chat. You guys seem to like us sharing all this with you. Cool. So I'm going to play this video from Ashley, and then we'll be back. But definitely take notes. These are some very powerful tweaks you can make to your own website and the stuff that we do to ours too.
Okay, so now that we got our niche and our keywords down, it's time for the fun part, which is adding it to the website and making it look good. So what I did is I just created a page with the article title, added in my image right here, added in the little introduction, and then the most important part is the top list, which is super easy. All I'm really doing is highlighting the top 3 products in my article, adding an image, a little about the product, and then the most important part is this button here where I'm going to add in my affiliate link. So all I really do is just go to the affiliate that I'm working with, copy my affiliate link, paste it into where the button is, and then do that for the other products as well. And then I'm going to come down and then finish the article. I'm just copying my article from here and formatting it into my page here. So all I really do is, this one is the number 1 product, so I just do number 1, our top choice, name the product, do a quick summary here, add a little image of the product, and then I'm also going to add in my affiliate link to the image. So let's say they want to click on save 50% plus extra 10% that it's shown in the article there. Then that will take them over to the product and get me a commission if they decide to buy. So I already have my button here, but I'll go ahead and just show you. I'll make a new one to show you how I create buttons for my affiliate products. So I'll just do like view the total gym XLS, and then I'll change the button. I like to make just like a square, and then I will make it a little bit bigger. That's pretty big. I like when it goes all the way to the ends. Like this, just, I feel like the bigger the better, up to a certain point. You don't want it to be like ridiculous, but okay, so I'm gonna make it green, and then I'm just gonna add in my affiliate link. So all I need to do now to complete this article is just copy over this formatting in this box that I already created. I'm gonna just copy it, and then I'm gonna do the same, add it underneath this product for the next product that I'm going to highlight. So I'll show you quickly how I do that. So the next product is going to be the adjustable kettlebell. So I'll do number 2, adjustable kettlebell, great for beginners, or whatever it's great for. I'll just add that here, make it a heading, change out this information so it's about the adjustable kettlebell, add in the content and image of the adjustable kettlebell, then create a button for the adjustable kettlebell. So that's really all you have to do for these articles. The most important part is highlighting the products, making it quick and easy for them to see what the product is about, and then a button that clearly shows where can they check out the product, and that's where you'll ultimately make all that money. So I hope this was helpful, and it's super easy. Anyone can do this, so I encourage you to try it too.
All right, we are back again. 1 second, just on my screen. Great. Well, Jonathan, we have shared so much with everybody here, and I can see in the chat people love seeing these conversion secrets and these tweaks, because usually you don't see someone share a website and share actual changes you should make on your site to make more money. So this is really awesome. We could be here. Groove is so special to us. We really wanted to kind of throw down today and give you guys a lot.
And I wanted to say, because we really haven't brought it up, but if you're wondering who Joseph and Ashley are, they are students, right? So they were in a $24,000 mastermind with Jason and myself. They went through the process, they learned, they excelled, they continue to grow. And now what's really cool is now they're actually coaches in Commission Conspiracy. So you'll have the ability to interact with them, ask them questions, and get, the help that you need from people who have actually went through the process and are continually making money with the process.
Yep. Yeah, this is really awesome. Jonathan, before we tell people how they can get in Commission Conspiracy, I thought we could share this thing we mentioned earlier, which is that exit, because I have a feeling people haven't really seen real affiliate websites like we showed today, let alone how to sell them. So we want you guys to see this too, because why not prepare your site to make the most amount of money when you want to sell it, right? Like Aiden. And so there's really 3 things that you have to do to set up your site to sell for the most. 12 months, you want to hold on to it for 12 months or more. You want it to be at the $500 to $1,000 a day profit, that hands-off passive income system that we showed you. And then you want it to be prepared for sale. So looking at the first part, Dante, could you explain, like, why are we, like, what is this multiple? Like, people, we know we should hold on to the site, but like, why are we ramping the site up to $500 to $1,000 a day? Like, why is that so special? And what's this like 60 times they see on the screen?
Yeah, definitely. So if you look at the bottom of the screen first, this was an exit that I had at the end of 2015 going into 2016. It was the first site that I really sold, where I got this much money, right? So it was an exciting time, because I had never, even thought of these being assets. We were building them, we were making, some passive income with them, but I never, looked at it and said, oh, maybe there's an opportunity to sell this for a lot of money. And so we actually sold our first site for $446,000, which is like right around what Aiden said his site was valued at, right, the $500,000 mark. But we chose to sell because at that time it was a lot of money, and we didn't know how valuable these assets would be. And at this time, the websites were really only selling for, and I say only, but they were selling for anywhere between 20 to 26 times monthly revenue, right? So you look at your monthly revenue, if that's $1,000 or whatever it is, you times that by the multiple, which at that time, like I said, was between 20 and 26, and that's essentially where you get your valuation from. And what we've seen over the years is now there's a lot of bigger companies starting to understand the value of our sites, because although we're just affiliates on a small level, the traffic has a lot of value, especially when you look at a space like finance. The traffic has a lot of value to bigger companies, right? That maybe they're in the financial space, they're trying to figure out a way, how do we get more consumers without spending more on marketing, or spending more hiring people, or doing ads at the Super Bowl and stuff like that? How do we get real focused traffic from people who are ready to make purchase decisions? And that's why these affiliate sites are so powerful. And now we see, especially in the financial space, sites selling for 60 times monthly revenue, as this example shows here. You can see this is 59 times monthly revenue. This is a site called Empire Flippers. They sell websites. So if you have a website and you're looking, where can I list the website where people would know how to buy it and stuff like this, this is one of the sites that you can sell it on, called Empire Flippers.
Yep. Yeah, this is awesome to share this with you guys, because as we head into the next year, I mean, we hear people say, hey, what's a good track? And a track that can lead to $1 million exit, or $7.8 million, or $446,000 when you sell it, is an awesome track. That's why we talked about retirement earlier, is it's really giving you a track to head towards that. The second part is, how do you get to $500 or $1,000 a day? Well, some of the affiliate programs we showed you, and the other ones that we have inside the program, if you have a $200,000 affiliate sale, which is actually really common in the finance niche, those companies will pay you 10%, and that will make you a $20,000 affiliate sale. So one sale can get you there. You can get multiple sales, but it's really not that hard to get to $500 to $1,000 a day, and that's the mark you need to be at, the ladder rung that you need to be at to have this $1 million exit. And then it's really important for you also to understand that affiliate websites get higher multiples because they run by themselves. Like, you change over the links, you hand it to the new owner, and now they can inherit the site. They bought the site from you, and it's going to make them money like it did for you, as opposed to buying themselves a job or franchise, a new 9-to-5, something they have to pick up and work on every day. These websites are very appealing because they're hands-off. So if you've been liking that in this presentation, hey, I like the idea that this is hands-off, there's a whole market of people that want to buy websites like that, just like you're feeling. And then Jonathan, there's a couple things we do to prepare for sale. Could you explain what these things are? Because they're also very important for people to know.
Yeah, so one of the more important things, which really I don't see it as too much of a problem these days, but that's why we have recommendations inside of our program, which is make sure the affiliate is transferable. This may seem like common sense, but some affiliate programs have certain guidelines and restrictions, or maybe they want the person who's joining the affiliate program to meet certain criteria. And so if the buyer doesn't meet that criteria, they may not be able to access that affiliate program, right? So if the main way that you're making money from a site is a specific affiliate program, and then when you go to sell the site, the buyer doesn't meet the criteria, so they're not able to be a part of the affiliate program, well, now the site's not making money, right? So one of the important things is that you want to make sure the affiliate is transferable, meaning that the person who's going to be taking over the site has the same ability to be an affiliate of that program just like you are. So that way they can make money with the site, which is why they're paying you the multiple they're paying you for. The other thing is we want to have a consistent track record. And this is something that you need to be able to show, not just tell. They want to see, you know, let me see your affiliate accounts. Let me see your traffic. Where is your traffic coming from? What costs are associated with maintaining the site, and also, you know, getting traffic, if there are any costs with getting traffic. This is one of the reasons, one of the specific reasons we like organic free traffic, right? Because the conversation goes a little different when you're running paid traffic, where somebody comes in, they're saying, oh, how are you getting traffic? And you're like, well, I'm running ads. That's going to be a lot riskier for an investor, right? Because your ad account can get shut down. Just different variables that they have to consider. So that can devalue your site. And we're talking about organic traffic, and there's not really much maintenance costs associated with that. It's going to increase our multiple. The other thing is they want to understand what the business is. So what business are you in? How do you make money with the business? How do customers come into the business? Are you retaining any customer information like emails and things like that? It'll just help your valuation go up. And then they also want to see what is your business projected to do, right? Because we're not investing into your site for it to go down and for it to fail. We're investing into it because we believe that it's on an upward trend, and that we're going to be able to make more money than we're investing into it. So, you know, they want to see that there's some kind of growth, right? An upward slope to your site, meaning that there's an upward slope for traffic or there's an upward slope for revenue. And this trend will just, one, give you a higher valuation, but two, it gives the person that's going to be buying your business the ability to make more than what, you know, they're valuing at the site today. So it just gives you a higher multiple, and it makes the buyer feel a lot more confident when they're buying that site.
Yep, this is awesome. So you guys have seen kind of this life cycle where we pick out a niche, build a site, sell the site if we want to sell it, but we at least know how to package it up to sell it. This is how to tilt things in your favor a bit more. So you don't have to stop, obviously, at $500 to $1,000 a day. We have members that go way past that. You can hold on the site for longer than a year, and it's going to increase your multiple. And then, like Donathan's mentioned, certain industries like finance, they give you higher multiples because the sites are worth more to certain buyers. And finance is really one of the ones that we see the multiples go up and up and up. And so just like real estate, you now have a property making money. It's making income, but you don't have to stop at one. You can have a whole empire of these websites, just like that neighborhood picture. Your empire websites can be building one, build another, make passive income from each of them each month. And then if you want to, you can sell some of your sites for 7 figures if you follow the system like we're showing you. And Jonathan, we have sites in pretty much, I mean, I haven't seen a niche that this doesn't work in. Health, finance, golf, truck parts. We're doing it in pretty much everything now. Our members tap in all sorts of niches. It's really incredible that this system works so well.
Yeah, and I think it's like we're mining the gold, right? So if we're looking at the health niche, we're saying, hey, how do we mine gold in health? How do we mine gold in finance? How do we mine gold in golf? How do we mine gold in truck parts? Pretty much anything you can think about where people are going online, they're looking at, you know, making a purchase decision. There's always usually ways to make money from that space. And so I think that's like the cool thing about this is you're not limited to one niche. You're not limited to one audience. You're not limited to one offer. And as Jason said, while you're getting started, while you're building these digital assets, just like if you were building, the physical real estate, your first property isn't your last property, and your last property may not be your first property. So, you can build something that you get to $100 a day, and then you can say, okay, well, I don't really, I don't want to stay in this space. I want to go to something else, and you can sell that, right? Or you can keep it and just keep building the passive income that it's bringing in. So it's really cool because these become virtual real estate for you, and you can choose when you want to buy, when you want to sell, and you can choose, if I want to get into different niches and things like that, if I want to change my offers on my site. It's really cool because even like the health niche, Jason, is like you can start out making $10 or $20 a day, and you can literally go find new affiliate offers and switch out your links and get that site up to $500 to $1,000 a day. Same site, getting the same amount of traffic, but you find offers that make you more money, right? So instead of, each click being worth $10, maybe now each click is worth $50, right? And there's tons of opportunities that we'll show you guys where you can, exponentially increase the money that you're making just by changing the affiliate offer and affiliate program that you're a part of.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. So Jonathan, I think that I've been seeing in the chat, people are like, can I get a link? Can I get a link? So I think now we could introduce them to Commission Conspiracy 2.0, which is very special. It's all the students you've seen came from Commission Conspiracy 2.0. They've used the system, but we've actually had an update. So the system used to be based on you, and you needing to understand the whole system from A to Z, being able to complete every step of the system. It was like the world was on your shoulders to make it happen. You had to go out there, do the research, the setup, the tech, the testing, trial and error, even just testing different offers. You can run them up because maybe the offer doesn't convert. It's really easy to get stuck in the mud. And now we've engineered the system so that beginners can do it. Pretty much anybody with tech experience, doesn't matter. You don't have to have tech experience, website experience, affiliate marketing experience. Speed and progress are the two things we built around. We have AI niche research. We have AI that knows the process. It's been built out of data that we've collected from our own process. We didn't just kind of come up with AI. We have AI niche research, shaves months off of your research for most people. Proven product data, we test what works. We know what products convert where. We share that with our members. And then our setup is very, very speedy now because you're using our systems. Jonathan, you compared this to like going to Disney and how there's this fast pass you can buy, and it will make it so that your experience is totally different.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody's ever been to Disney, especially when you're going on the more popular rides, you know what it's like to sit in the long line, right? If there's a 2.5 hour wait or 3 hour wait, and you're sitting there, and then there's these people off to the left of you, where you just see them going by, right? And they seem like they're just speeding ahead, and they're getting on the ride in like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and you're still sitting back there with a 2 or 3 hour wait. And it's the fast pass, right? And so when Jason and I created this, we wanted to give people the similar advantage online, which is the fast pass. Instead of you having to sit around, do a lot of the work yourself, do a lot of the research yourself, do a lot of the heavy lifting yourself, we wanted to give you that fast pass to accelerate you to be able to get to the point where you want to get to, which is getting results.
Yep. And Jonathan, last time we actually offered something to Group, it was $24,000. It was our time. We were at GroupCon. It worked out so well. We had 100% success rate, but that was what we were offering. You literally had to have $24,000, and I'm not making that number up. Like, we were at GroupCon, that was the only thing we offered. $24,000 is what our time's worth, and it was well worth it for the people that paid that. But Commission Conspiracy is not going to be anywhere near $24,000 because we want it again to be for people that are beginners. They want to start out. They want to get on a track heading to 2024 that's very, very powerful, like we've been showing. So Jonathan, could you break down what we're doing here in Commission Conspiracy 2.0? We got the link on the screen. We're going to go through everything that's inside, but we have everything laid out in here. It's all step by step. They get instant access.
Yeah, so what you're going to get, so this is Commission Conspiracy 2.0. We have a single pay, full pay for $15.99. That gives you lifetime access. That gives you immediate access. And then we have another option, which is $2.99, 7 payments. So if you want to pay it over 7 months, you can do that as well. But this is what our blueprint, our system, we're going to give it to you right after you purchase, which is like pretty crazy because a lot of things we see, it's like this drip fed, you know, you have to go through step 1, you have to go through step 2 before you get access to everything. So you're going to get access to everything immediately. The next thing you're going to get is you're going to get to our high ticket 3-day gold commissions, which is this is a case study. So this is an ongoing case study that is going on still. And this is a case study over the shoulder where Joseph is going to show you how he built something new, a new site, was able to get into this high ticket niche, one of those secret niches that we were telling you guys about, and made a gold commission in 3 days. And if any of you know about the financial space or the gold space, you know that sounds pretty crazy or impossible. Joseph's going to show you in real time how he's doing that. That alone we probably could sell for $24,000 because there's so many people that wish they had the ability to get in the gold space and see somebody over the shoulder actually showing them how they do it and how they make money, let alone in 3 days.
And Jonathan, when websites are sold for over $400,000 in that niche, you can see why it's crazy for us to offer it for what we're offering it for.
Yep.
Because, I mean, how much is it worth? We're going to show you the path to gold commissions. I mean, it's nobody shares this. Nobody has this data. It's only in our community, just like these other things you're seeing. So it's an incredible value, just that aspect of things.
Yep. And then the next thing we're going to give you is access to our private community. This is a community where Jason and I are at, Joseph and Ashley are at. We're always answering people's questions as they come in. This is really the support, right? So one of the main things when you're doing stuff online is you feel like you're on an island, that you're isolated, that no one's there along the journey with you. And so that's why Jason and I wanted to create a private members area where people could ask questions. People don't have to feel like they're on an island. People can share their successes. People can help get unstuck. This is also where we do live trainings as well. So we still have ongoing live trainings that we provide, especially with the case studies like I just showed you with the gold. We want to make sure that you guys are up to date with everything that's going on, all the current trends, all the successes. You're going to be able to get access to that immediately as well. And all this is a $499, like a $5,000 value. We'll just wrap it up like that. So we're going to offer it to you for $15.99 single pay, or you can do 7 payments of $299. But we didn't want to stop there. I think one of the things when I look at this is like, hey, that's great, but I thought you guys said that, you know, you were gonna help us. I thought we were gonna get help with some of these processes that you said took a long time. Where are those things at? So we wanted to make sure that we gave people access to the things that are gonna speed you up, because that course alone, obviously people would get results with it. People have gotten results with it. It's a fantastic course. And it's all, you know, we update it constantly with ongoing case studies. We have 3 or 4 case studies going on in there right now in different niches. So you guys are getting a wealth of information that's up to date, which is super important for us to make sure that our members are getting the current things that we're doing that are working. And then you also have a place where you can communicate, but we want to help you do it, and we want to help you accelerate faster, right? Because that's one of the things that we said in the beginning is the old way was a lot of, you know, you carrying a lot of the weight and a lot of the work on your shoulders. And so we wanted to give you the resources to help take that weight off of your shoulders. And so the first thing we're going to give you access to is the AI niche research app. So this is not anything that you need to pay anything additional for. You'll get access to it once again immediately after signing up. But this is what's going to save you weeks, and really it's not even just weeks, Jason, it's months, because we see people get stuck on this first part, really, first part that they need to get done. We see people get stuck here for months. And so how would you feel having something designed by Jason and myself, taking our process, taking our minds, taking the way that we look at opportunities, and being able to have that right here in your hands at any moment in time? So it's going to save you time on keyword research, competition, trends that are going on with the search engines, product launches. This is super important because this is, you know, one of the areas for the lower competition that we were talking about, where we showed Claude getting the 14 days set up 2 commissions, and then also generate random niches, right? So if you're like, I have no idea what I want to do, I don't really have a niche that I want to focus on, I'm not passionate about anything, you can actually just generate random niches, and it'll just give you random niches. So that way you don't even have to do any of the thinking or put in anything in there. It'll just do it for you. We've sold this for $9.97 by itself, giving people access to this thing because it just saves them so much time. And so you're going to get this immediately, and you're going to have immediate access to it.
This is crazy, Jonathan. I see we had new members joining just with the first part we showed before these bonuses, just to get the access to the program and the case studies, the proven niches, proven affiliate programs. So put a 1 in the chat if you guys are jumping in. We still have more to show, but just like Jonathan's saying, this stuff's designed to get you over obstacles that exist outside the program. Like we see people just really struggle with niches, either just spending months doing it or never finding a niche. And it's really a shame because we have AI that, like software, walks you right through it, picking out perfect niches. Don, what do you think if we show like the rest? Because we still have more. We haven't even talked about like our grand finale bonus yet.
Yeah, definitely, Jason. So this next one is actually really special to me, and Jason too. And this is an AI brain, right? So when we did our $24,000 mastermind, which I'll never do again, not because just because we spent so much time, and it was a lot of commitment to making sure the people that joined that had success, finding out what they were getting stuck on, figuring out what roadblocks they were hitting, trying to understand, why they weren't able to make something work online. Some of these people that joined the program have been trying to make things work for 10 years, right? So we're going through 10 years of frustration, money spent, not getting any results. And so what Jason did, is create an AI brain that encompassed everything that we were able to do with our one-on-one students that paid $24,000, and give it to you in a way where you can interact with this as you're on your journey, right? So it's like having Jason and I in your pocket. So as you're going on the journey and you're going through our process, you're going to have us in your pocket. So you don't have to worry about getting stuck, because you can go to this AI brain, type in what you're getting stuck on, or what you need more clarification on, or what issues you may have, or even if you are like, hey, I really can't think of any ideas and things like that. We'll actually help you create ideas. And this is design. This isn't just going to ChatGPT or something like that. This is with our inputs. This is our inputs. It was specifically made for us, leveraging the $24,000 over, I don't know, what was it, like 1,000 hours of
Yep. It was a whole year. Yep.
Yeah, of interacting with our students that went into creating this AI brain. Once again, another $997 value. You're going to get immediate access to this, so you don't have to pay anything additional to get access to this. You're going to get access to it for either the full pay of $15.99 or the 7 pay of $299. And the cool thing is even if you say, hey, I can't swing the $15.99 right now, or maybe I just want to do the 7 pay and spread it out, you're still going to get immediate access to the program and to these bonuses that we're including right here.
Jonathan, I remember sitting in the car. We were at the mastermind with Michael Same, and we were sitting in the car waiting for dinner. Everybody showed up for dinner at the restaurant, watching these cruise ships come in, and it was like this epiphany, like, man, we have a year of transcripts, we have a year of notes, we have all this stuff and these sticking points and how they were overcome, and other people had to pay $24,000. What if we let AI learn from all that, and then we were able to give access to people? And so now we're literally here now. I mean, it's crazy. It's like, and we've seen people use it, pick it up, get inspiration, move forward, make progress, and they don't have to pay $24,000. It's really crazy where we're at with technology now, but there's no other AI like this. There's no other AI that's trained on a $24,000 mastermind, day by day, week by week, whole year, 100% success rate. Nothing like it. You guys get access to that as a bonus included in here.
Yeah, before we get to the next bonus, how many people would love it if Jason and I would build your first website for you, right? So we're saying, hey, yeah, put a 1 in the chat if you would love if Jason and I would build your first site for you.
We're gonna wait just a minute.
Wow.
See. Oh, yep. Well.
Look at all. Wow. Wow. Yeah. So that's what the next bonus is. So the next bonus, we will build you your first website, right? We talked about at the beginning of this presentation that there's even going to be an option for you to get a website done by us. And we're actually just going to include it, right? So this is over a $5,000 value in itself. Really, it's way more than that because people paid us $24,000 to learn our secrets. We didn't even do anything for them. We didn't build websites or anything like hands-on. They just had to, you know, we told them what to do and they had to go execute it on their own. So they didn't even get that for $24,000, and we're including it here. And the main reason that we wanted to include this is because we have spoken to hundreds and hundreds of people who have been trying to do something online. And what we see, Jason, is they never have anything to show for it, right? They bought things, they can talk about those things, and they never have anything to show for it. We're like, hey, you know, you bought this, but what did you get from it? Like, what do you have? What assets do you have? You know, what collateral do you have? What commissions are you making? And they usually never have anything to show for it. And so we didn't want people to come into this program and just learn a bunch of stuff and not have anything to show for it. So right out of the gate, we're going to build you your first site. We're going to publish your first 5 pieces of content. We're going to get it indexed for you. And if you don't know what index means, it means when you first build a website, essentially, nobody knows about it, right? You're the only person who knows about it because you built it. And so what we have to do is we have to let the world, we have to let the search engines know that we exist. This is a very important step a lot of people miss. And it's one of the reasons a lot of people never get traffic or anything to their site is because they forget that, hey, I have to let Google and the other search engines know that I actually built something so that way they can direct people to me. And so we'll index that for you as well. And this is a crazy bonus, Jason. This is a crazy bonus. And once again, if you do the $15.99, you'll get immediate access to this bonus where you can go and get your first website done for you. There's no additional cost for this. And so it's an exciting thing. Even at the $2.99, you still get the same bonus. So it's an exciting bonus to be able to offer because we definitely should have just charged this on its own, and we could have did it as an upsell or something like that for $5,000. But one of the main things that Jason and I are focused on is helping people get results. And I think it goes to show for it when you're looking at our members and you're seeing the people who are having breakthroughs in our community. We're more focused on that than we are just collecting more money from people.
Yep. And this is very, very limited because we have to actually build the sites. Like, look at the beginning of this presentation. We'd probably rather build our own sites, but we do open up this to members only for Groove, really, because I wouldn't be here without Groove. I wouldn't be here in front of you guys today without Mike Filsame, without going to GrooveCon, without speaking on the stage with Donathan for the first time. So we want to do something special. But let us know if you're in the chat, because that'll help us know to reserve a spot for you. This is we probably could have just got on here, Donathan, and said the only thing we're offering is the site. But I'm a believer in, like, teach a man to fish, catch a fish for him. We end up kind of teaching you to fish, teaching you to fish, teaching you to fish, catching fish for a lifetime now with our members, because it's so fun to have these sites, build one, build another, scale up, and get to the levels that you've seen our other members at.
Yep.
And then Donathan, we do have a question. Since we're here with Groove, yes, can I use Groove? Yes, yes, yes. You can use Groove. We have a template. It's included. Did this especially for this presentation because, Daniel builds on Groove. Everything's on Groove. And some of our members just really love Groove. And so we wanted to support that fully. And so this is a $1,000 value just to give you guys this, the path with Groove as well.
So just to recap, everything that you're going to get VIP access to our complete online blueprint. So this is immediate access to, right? It's not drip fed. It's not you're going to buy today and 6 months later you're going to get access to the entire thing. As soon as you get in, whether you do $15.99 or $2.99 7-pay, you're going to get immediate access to our blueprint. You're going to get immediate access to our private community. This is one of the most important things I think of the program, honestly, is having people that are going through the same journey with you, support you along the way, being able to access the people who actually do the thing right. So being able to have access to Jason and myself, and then also our coaches, Joseph and Ashley, you're going to get access to that. And there's no ongoing cost for that or anything like that. Like, you're just going to get access to it when you get into our program. You're going to get our Rolodex of proven affiliate products. This is so crucial, Jason, because we see, a lot of people get stuck like, oh, what program should I go to? How am I going to get paid? How do I know if this is a trustworthy affiliate? We see it all the time, right? Where some people sign up for things and they never even get paid. So having, people who are actually leveraging these affiliates and have used these affiliates, gotten paid by these affiliates, and we're telling you, these are the products that, we would use, these are the platforms that we would use, helps put some security, I think, into you when you're picking your programs, to know that, hey, these are trustworthy programs and we're actually going to get paid, which is an important thing. You're going to get a 6-month support workshop. So these are live trainings that we're going to be doing ongoing. These are the case studies that are ongoing. You can get started immediately. You can get started making results and getting success immediately, right? That doesn't have anything to do with the 6-month support or workshops. That is just the ongoing training that we have. That is the ongoing case studies that we have. So we want to make sure that everybody's up to date. What's going on with those case studies? How are we updating everything? How are we changing our sites to make them more profitable? So that way you guys can kind of track the journey with us. As we build these sites, you can build your site right along with us. And then, you're going to get access to the super affiliate coaches, which is part of the private success community. That by itself, if we just had that, would be a $5,000 value. But then we're going to throw in the done for you website. We're going to build your first website for you. And then you throw in these other 2 bonuses, which is the AI niche research app and the AI brain. Both have a $9.97 value to them, and you just get a crazy offer, right? This is just a crazy opportunity at $15.99 or the split pay of $2.99, 7 payments. And it's really, I think, a passion of ours to help people, and to help people, overcome the obstacles that they've, been facing when they're trying to build something online. And that's really having a blueprint where you can plug into it, where a lot of the heavy lifting has been done for you already, and where you have people who are here to support you along the way. I think those 3 elements are crucial, right? Because you could do stuff online, but you don't have the right blueprint to go off of. So it doesn't matter how hard you try to work a blueprint that's not set up for success, you're not going to make it work anyway. And then, if you get into something and no one's there to answer your questions or help you along your journey, what's the likelihood that you're going to stick with it or have success with it? Pretty low. And then the other thing is, if you have to do all the heavy lifting yourself, it's going to be a lot easier for you to just say, this isn't for me, I want to leave. This is too hard, I want to quit. So, that's why we want to take a lot of the heavy lifting off of people, because we understand how stressful it can be learning something new, how hard it can be, spending time learning something that's completely foreign and new to you. And we want to take a lot of that off your back, so that way you can just jump in, get to the point where you're actually having something that you can say, hey, I did this, I built this, you have something to show for it. And then we want to coach you all the way up to getting those results.
Yep. This is awesome, Jonathan. It's awesome what we've done here today. We showed our 7-step system, and then the 7-step system to 7 figures, right? 7-figure websites and 7-figure exits. And now our offer is doing so much of it for you. It's kind of compacting those steps we went through, and it's just speeding those of you who are going to join up to the point where you have a site, you're going through the process, you're climbing up that ladder. And we don't have anything like this. When we shared this with other people in the industry, they said, you guys should charge at least $2,500 for this. We may in the future, because we sometimes lose money when we put so much into the offer, but we're really trying to get to the next student that's going to build up. We know everybody joining is going to have success with this program, because what you're learning here is so incredible to do. You're seeing the other side of these websites. That's why it's commission conspiracy. You're seeing the commission side. You're not. There's going to be people that don't join us. They're going to go to Google. They're going to go to Bing. They're going to buy stuff tomorrow. They're going to be on the other side. But you guys that join are going to be on the inside, where the commissions are being made, where you're building up wealth, where you're building up an asset that you can sell someday if you want. This is cool too for spouses too, Jonathan, because we've had some people say, hey, my spouse doesn't support this other thing I'm doing, and a lot of times it's because they don't have anything to show. This is like, you get in, you have a website, you can even show it to your family. Hey, this is the thing I'm working on. Look at this money it's producing. Sometimes spouses even want to help out when they see that. It's really cool. It's life-changing. It's brought members from around the world to fly to come see us with the money they make from their websites. And that's why we do it. We do it because, one, there's an unlimited amount of niches. We can't really step on each other's toes. There's so much opportunity for you guys. And two, we really like to see you guys win in our community and build up and be our next person we're talking about. So I'm really glad we could be here today to share all this with you guys. And welcome to those of you who jumped in. Welcome to the Commission Conspiracy 2.0 project. And 2024 is going to look awesome for you.
Yep, and the doors aren't going to be open. We only have a limited amount of done-for-you websites that we can do, once again, because this has cost and a lot of time on our end to do. So if you're, if that's something that you want, make sure you get in, because once they're gone, they're gone. And this is definitely a limited opportunity. We're offering this for Mike. Thanks, Mike, for allowing us to be on today and be able to share this with your people. That's why we wanted to include the Groove template. That's why we wanted to do the Done For You site. That's why we were giving, the bonus of the AI niche research app and the AI brain, and specifically for Mike's people, because we know he cares about you guys. He wanted us to put this offer together for you guys to help you guys, one, leverage Groove and be able to use it for affiliate, if that's something that you want to do with Groove, but two, be able to give you guys access to something that can help you guys excel online. So gonna be limited here, but thank you guys for allowing us to come and talk today. This has been awesome. If you have any questions, we'll answer some questions in the chat before we go, if you have any. But I don't have anything else outside of that, Jason.
Yeah, see, we could look at questions. Does this work anywhere in the world? I see some people from Australia. You put that earlier. London, yeah, like outside the US. So yes, it does. We shared also Daniel specifically because it's really cool to see West Africa, where the infrastructure, even power infrastructure, is out of whack compared to what we experience here in the US. I'm sure in first world countries too, you guys don't have to worry about power issues to get on the internet. So yes, it does. You can even collect affiliate commissions from there over in West Africa too. So it does work anywhere in the world. It's affiliate marketing. These websites will run no matter where you're living, no matter where your laptop's plugged in. You can have one of these websites you connect into and edit and make money from. Let me look through the chat. How do I get paid? Jonathan, do you want to talk about how you get paid as an affiliate?
Yeah, so primarily most affiliates are going to pay either PayPal or direct deposit. Some affiliates will send checks if you want them to send you a check. Predominantly, a lot of the affiliates that we deal with are in the US. So if you're not in the US, typically PayPal or direct deposit into your bank account is the way that affiliates get paid outside of the US.
Yep. When is this closing? It's going to close very soon. It's not closing just right this second, but we will close probably within the next day or two. It will be shut down and you guys won't be able to get in with this offer. So I'd write that link down. You see on the screen. I put it in the chat too. You guys have the link in the chat. Here's the question. Can I pick the niche for my website, or do you guys pick it? You pick it. So you can pick any niche you want. Get a built for you website in any niche that you want. We even have guidance on how to pick a niche. We have software on that as well, walk you through it and show you how to pick out a really awesome niche step by step. Some people already know what niches they want to build it in, others don't. So we cater to no matter where you're really at when you come into Commission Conspiracy. Cool. I'm just looking through to see if I see any other questions. Yes, you get unlimited access to the AI niche apps. Those are not extra, those are included in the cost of your membership. Cool, yeah, nothing's drip fed. Cool. Jonathan, you see any other questions? Those are the ones that popped out at me. And we've been on for about 2 hours, so we'll probably start wrapping up and jump off of here in a minute.
Nope, I don't see anything else.
Cool. Awesome. Well, I just want to say thank you to everybody, because it's been really special to be around Groove, be around Groovers, and be able to bring things like this to you that I know will get you ahead. It's going to create impact. If you've been looking for something that you can start now, December 2023, go into 2024, have it be your main thing. It's not going to take all your time, but it could become your main income source. It could become your main thing that you're building out. It can become the path to where you're like Aiden, traveling around and people offer to buy your website, but you hold on to it because you make so much more money. He makes more than $500,000 just holding on to his website. That's the kind of thing that you want to do, and you want to get into that kind of world, the commission conspiracy world. That's what we're doing in here. We're going to show you. We're even going to build a site for you to get you started. You're going to be surrounded by our community that's doing the same thing, and we all support each other and build each other up. That's what we're doing in here. So those are my final words. But I want to say thank you to Mike Filsame for letting us come on here today and just try to do our best to really show you guys and also offer you guys something very, very special to us.
Yeah, thank you everybody for joining us. We're excited for those of you that have already got in. If you're on the fence and you have any questions, let us know. But if you're looking for something that really is going to be impactful, something where you're building something for the long term, once again, Jason and I have been doing this for over a decade now, so it's not a fly-by-night strategy, right? It's something where we're building for the long term. This is always going to be around. I know we get people asking like, well, is there going to be like, is there too much competition, or am I not going to be able to do this, or is there too many people doing this? That's a question that seems to come up a lot. I haven't seen it here today, which is kind of weird, but no, we've been doing this for a decade. We have new people getting in. We have new people getting started. We have people who have never done this before, being able to carve out their own little space in the market and make money from it. So, and as long as, companies exist online, right, they're always going to be looking for a way to get customers. And the best customers that I've seen in that, a lot of these companies see, and why the multiple has gone up when we show the exit example, is because when people are getting sent to a website from a review, right, when people are online, they're looking for products, they're trying to make a purchase decision, they don't directly go to the company a lot of times, right? They already know about the company. They already know about the company's product, right? They want to see a third party give that product endorsement and feel confident that they can then go to the company to make the purchase decision. And so that's more and more of consumer buying behavior, right? More and more consumers are going online before they actually make the purchase with the retailer. So as long as that keeps existing, which it's never going to go away, then there's going to always be affiliate marketing. There's always going to be opportunities to do it. And then the companies, as you've seen, the growth of companies being willing to buy these sites as assets has just increased because they now understand the value of the traffic. And with paid traffic becoming more and more expensive for these companies, this organic traffic is worth so much more money to them because it's just getting very expensive for them to keep paying for traffic all the time. They want a source of traffic where consumers are quality consumers. They're looking for a specific thing. They have buyer purchase intent, and that's what our sites attract. And then the people are ultimately going on and making a purchase. So the value of our sites continually grows over the years, and the opportunities continually grow because more and more companies are starting to understand the power of affiliates and having these other people promote their products, do reviews of their products, and send traffic to them. So the market has definitely grown in terms of the opportunities that exist, and it's going to continue to trend like that because what we're building is just amazing for companies to not have to build a whole infrastructure in order to, attract this kind of traffic to them.
Yep. Yeah, this is great, Jonathan. It's crazy. Everybody that started with us is still on. So thank you so much for your time, guys. And again, thank you to Mike for allowing us to come and share this with you guys today.
Thank you, Mike.
Cool. Well, we will see you guys again later. Have a good day, and welcome to those of you who joined Commission Conspiracy.
Bye, everyone.